Campbell. Boyce looks for the run of Gormley, who's onside. Gormley goes past Rice and was caught by the goalkeeper. Both sets of medical staff tending to Alvin Rice. And what action will the referee take? The first question is, does the infringement happen outside the box? The second one is, was there contact between Joe Gormley and Alvin Rice's foot? It's a straight red for Rice. Well, there's the incident once again. It does seem to have taken place inside the box, which would mean a penalty. So after that long delay, free kick from Cliftonville, 1-0 Cliftonville, Joe Gormley. And the first thing that substitute goalkeeper Fergal Murphy has to do is to pick the ball out of his own net. It's Curran, tries to get the ball out from underneath his feet. Finds Garrett, Stephen Garrett, spilled by Murphy, but grabs it at the second attempt. Keys free kick, looking for Stafford. Could fall for Andy Crawford. Gormley finds Johnson in his distinctive green boots. That's a good ball by Boyce. Gormley's onside, lifts it over the goalkeeper, still Joe Gormley. And that was a great opportunity to make it 2-0 to Cliftonville. Scannell. Garrett. Nips past McConkey. Gets his cross into Boyce. And that really should have been 2-0 Cliftonville. Liam Boyce standing over it. Caldwell's in the middle. And the referee points straight to the penalty spot. Mark Stafford adjudged to have handled in the area. George McMullen's last league goal was a very famous penalty for Cliftonville against Linfield to win the league. And it's the same outcome this time round. 2-0 Cliftonville. Switches play to Johnson. McGovern's outside him. Almost everyone now inside the Ballinamallard half. Kieran Caldwell inside the centre circle, the only Cliftonville player bar the keeper. Inside the Cliftonville half, and that's a great opportunity again for Boyce. Just seemed to get caught underneath his feet. Curry tries to whip it in, good save by Brown. Key plays it down the line, looking for the run of Andy Crawford, but that's asking a lot of him, particularly at this stage of the game. Campbell. Crawford still up ahead. And Brown did well to get a hand to it.
That's how it finished. Let's go live to Fernie Park and the final score first. I think for as long as I've been in the seat, Thomas Kane is with the match referee, Colin Burns. Thomas.
Yes, Mark, at this stage of the programme we usually speak with players or managers, but we've taken the opportunity to speak with Colin Burns. Colin, we've just been looking at the highlights of the game. A huge bearing on the match was the sending off of Alvin Rice. From your perspective, tell us what you think happened.
Attacking player obviously coming in on goal, rounds the goalkeeper. He's unfairly challenged by the goalkeeper, he's brought to the ground. In my opinion, it's denying a goal scored opportunity, and I had no other alternative but to send the goalkeeper off.
A few people around the ground were saying after Joe Gormley then scores in the resulting free kick, why wasn't he off the pitch? Because he'd received treatment. Tell us why.
It's correct to say he did receive treatment, as obviously the goalkeeper received lengthy treatment. It's considered in the interest of fairness, but if the goalkeeper isn't obviously required to leave, then neither should the opposing player.
So this was an exceptional incident in this case. Now you say we're looking now at Joe Gormley scoring that goal. How important do you feel this is for referees? The fact that they can speak to the media maybe after games and explain decisions like this, which did have a huge bearing in today's fixture.
Well, I feel it gives us the opportunity to do that because we don't have necessarily the avenue to reply to comments that are received or made on the media or papers. We don't have obviously an avenue to come back and give our opinion. This is obviously the ideal scenario to do that, and I am more than happy to do so.
In terms of referees, how do you feel they're received within the Irish League, and in terms of the crowd and in terms of the players?
Generally speaking, we're made welcome at every ground, not only by obviously the club officials but the spectators alike. and the vast majority of players also. Maybe not so after the game, but for various reasons. But I think in general are very much welcome and part of the football family.
You also give the penalty, and I suppose in those situations you usually look at the player's reaction, and Mark Stafford didn't complain at that stage.
Correct. I thought it was a fairly obvious penalty. The ball struck him low. He's low to the ground, deflecting the ball away, and in my opinion it was a clear-cut penalty.
Colin, thanks very much for joining us and
Thank
taking
you.
time out. Hopefully this might have been a final score first, but it'll happen again throughout the season. You'll be able to get reaction from both Cliftonville and Ballinamallard on the Irish League show, which is up online on Monday night.